Hello and welcome to Lesson 8. This is on the Islam beliefs unit of work, and today's lesson is going to be on Ibrahim or Abraham. Um, as always, all work can be found on Show My Homework, so you don't have to rely just solely on this YouTube clip. If you go on to Show My Homework, there is an attached document where you can find all the information that you will need, as ever, on the concept of Ibrahim. Uh, what I would like you to do, so you please don't just use this YouTube clip, is I'd like you to copy down the key terms from that document and to do, of course, all activities on the document also. In addition to that, could you make notes, please, on the narrative that I'm about to deliver on the concept of Ibrahim? I would like to thank Mrs. Murray, who has enabled this YouTube clip to be possible by providing all the information. I am nothing more other than just Rizallah. I deliver the message from Mrs. Murray to you, a messenger, a prophet. I won't go that far. Okay, Ibrahim. Ibrahim is really important within the Quran because he leads very much by example. We alluded to this in our last lesson, which I believe was based upon prophethood. Firstly, he is a prophet. So what did he do? How did he lead by example? Well, first and foremost, back in the day, many people worshipped different idols. So you could argue that they were not monotheists, they were polytheists, and that they worshipped various different gods. And all these gods were placed all around the Kaaba. Now, the Kaaba is the sacred black box. It's a black cube-shaped building in the center of the Grand Mosque in Mecca. And it's obviously still there today. It is the holiest place in Islam. It is boom, 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 boom. It is the heartbeat. It's the heartbeat of Islam. To have all these other kind of idols and statues is really, in terms of Muhammad would see and Ibrahim would see, as an absolute disrespect to Allah. So he smashed them up. He broke them all. He waited until everyone went out on some kind of expedition. I don't know where they were going. It doesn't allude to that fact where they were going, but he essentially smashes them up with a big hammer, smashes them up. When they got back, the people were outraged and ready to kill him. It was then when Ibrahim delivered his message and said, but we should believe in just one God. Amazingly, the people, they subscribed to it. He must have been a great man at convincing people. So he very much leads by example and was willing to die as a martyr, someone who's prepared to die for their beliefs by actually guiding us in the path of monotheism. The second reason why Ibrahim is such a major player within the Quran and within Islam is, of course, because he went to kill his son, Isaac. Okay, and as I say, he was about to stab that dagger into his son, due to God directing him to do that. He didn't question. He didn't, I don't want to do it. There was none of that. There was blind faith and obedience. And it is these characteristics that Muslims look with absolute reverence and respect to Ibrahim and be like, whoa, who's that guy? He's the man, So they know that they need to conduct themselves in a similar way. Now, this festival is celebrated today, the whole remembrance of, look what Abraham did, or Ibrahim, in the fact that he did have this blind obedience and faith to God. And it's called Eid al-Adha. Eid al-Adha is a way in which Muslims in the 21st century still remember the actions of Ibrahim. And they celebrate this by not by killing their own, or almost killing their nearest and dearest, but by sacrificing a lamb. This isn't practiced in the UK, and they will then divide that lamb or that offering. It doesn't have to be a lamb. It's not pork. They don't eat pig. Their offering, they divide it up into three, and it's shared amongst their loved ones, family members and friends, and it's shared with the needy. Okay, so it's remembered in that sense, and that is Ibrahim. So once again, guys, make sure, please, that you You do the activities on the document which sits alongside this YouTube clip on Show My Homework, and you do all the key terms as well. Making notes and making notes. Good luck.